Mike Shanahan has a saying that we all know very well. We are not a charity. We cannot give them the game. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people who want to win. I want winners. Guess who's not a winner? Kyle Shanahan is not a winner. Kyle Shanahan dropped the ball. Kyle Shanahan coaches like a privileged coach's kid. He's not hungry. He's not hungry enough. He coaches like, oh, he has to cement his legacy as far as style and play call instead of just winning the game. He doesn't want it bad enough. Because if he wanted it bad enough, he would make the plays that will assure that the 49ers get a win. If Kyle Shanahan wanted it bad enough, he would have the players in there, regardless of who they are, that would best help them succeed to whatever goal they're trying to accomplish on the field at that moment. Running backs, receivers, it doesn't matter. You have to make the defense scared of what you're about to do. If he wanted it bad enough on big plays, third downs, fourth downs, why do you design all these fancy plays but you don't have anybody blocking for the quarterback? You have just free rushers coming up. This isn't about Purdy. Purdy did his thing. The receivers did what they could do. Our advantage was running the ball. Look, I haven't watched the game back, and I don't want to. At least not right now. That's going to be kind of tough for me to do. But listen, when you get a stop in the second half, you get an interception off of Patrick Mahomes. You flipped it. You flipped the game. You won. You have the advantage now. You have the ball on your side of the field. Run the ball. And yes, I will say this, a little to get off of Kyle's back. McCaffrey, you know how Kyle is. You cannot fumble the ball when we are driving beautifully and playing exactly how Kyle should run this offense. And on the first drive, you can't fumble because then he gets tight booty. He gets scared. You can't fumble, McCaffrey. CMC, you cannot do that because right after that, you barely saw the ball. You have to score points off of a turnover. It's a must. Even if it's a field goal, you're already on the 44. All you need is 10 yards maybe. Run the ball. Kyle, what do you think? Like, what are you thinking, bro? You can't get right. I honestly think the 49ers have a black cat in the locker room, man. Like, too many weird things happen with this team in big games. Like, too many of them. And unfortunately, that black cat is Kyle Shanahan, man. Y'all heard the saying, half man, half amazing. He's half can't get right. Kyle ran 6 straight passes off of stops. Run the ball, bro. That is your advantage. You're in the Super Bowl. The only goal is to win the game. That's the only goal. Win the game. That's the only goal. You had it. KC did nothing that whole game. Nothing. They did nothing. You had control. And it's in the moments in which you have control is where you take the other team out. You had them on the ropes. They were scared. And you passed the ball 6 times in a row. The problem is you. You are that guy. They say don't be that guy. Kyle, you are that guy. And it sucks because we like you, bro. You're for the most part a good coach. Honestly, before Kyle goes to bed at night before a big game, I think he like cuddles up with his playbook and his dreams about these beautiful ways he's going to win the Super Bowl and how he's going to draw up these beautiful plays and how it's just going to be majestic and it's going to be his legacy and that's how he's going to win the game. Unfortunately, none of those plays are running plays. They're all passing plays. And I think when he gets a little bit of a lead, that's when he decides, this is my window to try to implement these beautiful plays I dreamt up. And he forces them when there's no need to force them at all. None of those plays look good. None of those plays are quick and easy. None of those plays look like they set up anything. Like, just bad pass plays, bad designs. Like, those plays weren't even close. People are so quick to call Mahomes like the GOAT and all this other stuff. Man, get out of here with that, man. He's a good quarterback. The only reason, look, you know the reason why he's able to be called the GOAT? Because he had the fortunate opportunity to come up against Kyle Shanahan twice, and Kyle Shanahan blew it. Period. Kyle had full control of both of those games. He's not the GOAT. Kyle's the GOAT, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's what it really is. Kyle Shanahan gave Mahomes 2 Super Bowls. Point blank. Watch Super Bowl 54. Watch the Super Bowl last night. What did Mahomes do that was so great? Tell me. Nothing. Jim Harbaugh had that same problem. Kyle, when are you going to learn your lesson? This is 3 times now, bro. When are you going to learn your lesson? Actually, it's 4 times. That happened in the NFC Championship. When are you going to learn your lesson? There's nothing to overanalyze. We had control of this game. There's nothing to overanalyze. It comes down to play calling. Right after the 2-minute warning, we had a chance to get this first down. I think we had 3rd and 4, whatever it was. And if we got the first down, we basically could have milked the clock, kicked the field goal, and won the game. What play call did he come up with? I think... Oh, you know why I don't remember the call? Because nothing happened. Purdy was blitzed in his face. It was a free rusher again. Run the ball. We probably would have got the first down. And even if we didn't, it'd have been 4th and 1, maybe. 4th and a little bit. And you know what? Kansas City would have been ishing bricks. We would have the option at that point to either go for it or still kick the field goal. If you're going to have a pass play like that, block. How do you not have it designed to where there's someone blocking for Purdy right where in the lane where he has to throw the ball? And then again, in overtime, we were driving. It looked good. It was looking good. All right, we had the control again. You have to read the room. CMC was gassed. He was gassed, and we had, like, I think it was 3rd and 4. CMC was gassed, bro. Like, he had nothing left in the tank. Who else do we have that can get you 4 yards with a little momentum? You had Debo. You sent him on the motion. He had 1 man to beat. You didn't hand him the ball. You gave it to CMC, and he could barely walk. You sent Debo on a motion. What does that motion do? Take the linebacker with it? No one moved. You had a corner one-on-one, like staring, and he didn't know if he should go inside or cover Debo. If you would have pitched it to Debo, Debo would have had that edge easily. I don't think that dude's tackling Debo one-on-one on a pitch. And if not, he's going to get very close to the 1 yard, the first down, or whatever we needed. Because I think we could have gotten the first down, I believe. And if we don't get it, KC gets it on the 1 yard line. Like, you have to take those chances. Like, you cannot give Mahomes the ball back up 3 with an option to go for it on 4th down every time, knowing that he needs a touchdown to win. You can't do that. I'm not saying we should have taken the ball, but if you're going to do that, you're basically committing yourself to scoring a touchdown. You can't kick a field goal. You know what I'm saying? It's in the moments where heroes are made, bro. And you did not seize the moment. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Now, all these people, all these guys on this team are looking at you side-eyed, man. Kyle Shanahan is not a winner. Until he proves otherwise, he will not be a winner. And it's sad to say, but he's not. And bro, like, the weirdest stuff happened to us. Like Greenlaw getting injured, running onto the field, like, that's bad energy. Like, stuff like that just doesn't randomly happen. And not only that, I thought the football gods were with us because we got Kelsey over there yelling, disrespectfully yelling at Andy Reid, one of the nicest coaches ever. Like, who does that? Like, they were fighting on the sidelines, bro. Like, I was like, okay, the football gods definitely with us now. And they still win? Once you get a team fighting on the sidelines with each other, it's a wrap. Like, how do we lose this game? It's the Super Bowl. Kyle, it's you, bro. There's nothing to overanalyze. It's Kyle Shanahan. He is the reason we lost. Period. Because he had control. We have no control of the ball, like, bouncing off a dude's leg. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you have control over the plays that you run and the situations that you run them. Look, it's been a good season, but the season was a failure. Period. We didn't win the Super Bowl. There was too much at stake, too much on the line. This was the team in the year to do it. The Super Bowl didn't mean as much to them as it would have to us, to the 49ers organization. How it would have catapulted us into the next 5-10 years. Bro, this set us back, man. It did. Now, hopefully we can regroup and have that same energy and drive to win it again next year. But, like, at some point, people get old. People get jaded. People start looking at each other side-eye. Like you spend up a lot of energy trying to get to where you got to. And went through too much adversity and comebacks in the playoffs to try to get to this point. And you wet the bed, Kyle. And it's on you, period. I don't care what else happened in the game. This is on Kyle Shanahan. And season's over. Till next year.